It's Tejano time! Hi, I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time. Welcome to another episode. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. Let me see. What else I got to do? Okay. I had a good weekend. Unfortunately, I think everybody knows that was planning to go to Victoria, Texas for Memorial Day weekend bash. It was canceled and rescheduled for, what was that, Labor Day weekend. And so I still have my Airbnb, and lucky for me, I found out last week when we had Mike G from the Iconics on Tejano Talk, on the other show that we do. And so Lawrence and I, a good friend of our podcast and stuff like that, we got a project. Hopefully later on this summer we'll announce it. So we'll be out in Vegas. I plan to have 2 tables, one for merch. If everybody, I'm not going to sell my caps, but Lawrence said he's gonna sell shirts, and I said, hey, you're more than welcome to keep the profits and all that stuff off of it. So everybody past couple of years wanted these stickers. I got a couple different sizes, and so, well, I don't know if you could tell. See, oh, that's upside down. All right. And so past couple of years, they've been wanting merch. So I hope there's enough for everybody who wants them. I'm not going to sell them because I don't want that liability. But I had, so instead of going to Victoria, Texas, I'll enjoy all types of Latin music. And Friday, one of my friends invited me to go salsa dancing. And I know TDK, you're the Tejano dance king, like that. Well, I like to salsa. I'd like to see you salsa. So we could compare our dance abilities. But I hadn't danced salsa for a long time, or Tejano for a long time. But I'm looking forward to doing that out there. And so shout out to a new friend, Lily, that I dance with. I had a real good time. She helped break me in on my salsa. Coming back to salsa. So if you're from Dallas, it's Clyde Warren Park. They had salsa night last Friday. And so, all right. I hope everybody had a good weekend. And let's see. I'm excited. Well, I'm excited because one of my favorite all-time bands, accordionists, David Farias. I'm going to highlight him and his brother Joe on the show. Okay, I spent a lot of time today looking at all my old footage, and when I take footage, some of it's good, some of it's bad, but I mean because the audio, because if I'm really close to the speaker, kind of distorts it and all that. But I found a lot of footage, and I tend to record my favorite songs. So some of the videos I'm going to show you, they're going to be like Once Amor. I love that song, so you might see it twice, but at different locations, okay? And so I hope you enjoy it. But we have a segment. Okay, hold on. Let me, and again, it's like I'm the worst person to do it. Okay, whoops. Let's do that. And it's, whoops, let's see if I could set it up here. Whoops. Let me see. I'm editing this on the fly, right? So bear with me, okay? We have a segment called Tejano Nation, your number one source for Tejano news. News you can abuse, okay? Well, it's not ours. It's Tejano Nation's. But like I said, I'm one of the worst people to do this. I still wish Tejano Nation would, I guess I got to reach out, huh? Would sponsor the show and air this on their Facebook or YouTube. channels or social media to help us grow. Okay, but I enjoy just skimming through it. I can't read English, and so therefore I can't read Spanish either. I can't speak it. Some of you guys are going to tease me about that. All right, so here we go. Tejano Nation, your number one for Tejano News. There you go. Like that. Let's see what we have here. Oh, let me see. Am I at the homepage? Okay. I'm not going to read everything unless it's something that sparks some of my curiosity. Okay, this says Little Joe launches scholarship foundation to support future generations. All right, good for you, Little Joe. I was going to say Lucky Joe. Let's see, trending now. Echoes of 1996, how Emilio Navaita anthem performed still defines San Antonio basketball soul 30 years later. God, I miss Emilio. I'm not sure if I told you all this, but well, I probably said it to Tejano Talk that when I took a 20-year hiatus from Tejano music, I got married, I had a daughter, and I went to grad school. So I'm a college professor. So I got my master's, and for those out there, I teach mathematics. All right, and let's see, and so when I got back to deciding to do Tejano Time or Tejano Talk, I did some research, and I didn't know that Emilio died while I was gone, and it made me sad. I felt kind of the same when I found out Selena died and stuff like that. But it brings. I had some good memories with him. I didn't know him that well. I mean, I knew him. He recognized me because I had him on the show several times, and I remember one time. I think I shared this with Raulito when I saw him in San Antonio a year or two years ago. And I think it was at Jaime's place in San Antonio, one of my favorite places to go. And I saw Destiny, Raulito's daughter, and I shared, I need to have Raulito on the show. I had Destiny. I need to bring Destiny back. And I shared the story about him. He was rehearsing at the TMA. And, you know what? I probably shouldn't tell you this story because, you know what? I should highlight Emilio on one of these shows pretty soon and on It's Tejano Time. But today I'm highlighting David Farias, okay? La Tropa F. Whoop. All right, okay. And I don't know if you noticed, but did you see that intro? Yeah, it sounded a little familiar. Yeah, it was sampled from one of their songs, okay? If you know which one it was sampled from, just put it in the chat, okay? All right, let's see. I had a lot of good memories. Oh, no. Okay, somebody died. Let's see. Federico Fred Ojeda, legendary Bajo Sector player, a long-time Flaco Jimenez collaborator, dies at 88. Oh, sad to hear that. Flaco, I think he died last year. What? Madison Pulido announced she's expecting a baby girl. I was wondering what happened to her. We had her on the show, I think 2 years ago. You know what? Maybe I should reach out to her again. Bobby Pulido warns fans about the quinceañera scam accounts charging for appearances. Huh. Well, I know he's running for office, so maybe. And I do remember him going to some quinceañeras, surprising people and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't think he charges like that. It's just a surprise. Okay, this is Luis Ayala's Fiebre issue statements following the resolution of La Fiebre litigation. I'm going to click on this one. Okay, I did read this earlier, and there's Luis Ayala. Now it's going to be called Luis Ayala Fiebre. They're still separated. Rudy and I believe Joe Angel own or decided. Well, I guess the litigation says they're officially La Fiebre, and Luis Ayala's Fiebre. Can't say La Fiebre with that. So if you're booking them, they're booking separately, and I think La Fiebre is going to be at Vegas Tejano. By the way, everybody, if you didn't book, I booked my, I reserved my room back over there for Vegas Tejano, but I haven't booked my flight. So if you're with me, I mean, if you're like me, book it like this week or something like that. Probably try to get the best price you can, and hopefully I'll see you there. I'm gonna have two booths there. Okay, so hopefully if you see me or Lawrence, just come DJ Indio. You can come and visit with us. Okay, he's gonna be broadcasting from there. I'm just gonna take footage like I normally do at Vegas Tejano. All right, but I think La Fiebre is performing the original. Okay, so there's the picture. So you can read it more about this. And you know what? This is interesting. La Fiebre is signed with Freddie Records. I wonder if Fiebre is going to be signed with Freddie Records. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm guessing it's not. La Fiebre was signed with Freddie Records, so I don't think the other one is. But I could be wrong. All right, let's go back to this. You know what? Let's get news. Okay. TTMA open submission for 46th Annual Tejano Music Awards. Okay. So you got to do your nominations and votings and stuff like that. Make sure you do that soon. There's a lot of rules. A lot of people complain about the TMA, that they're biased and stuff. No, they just follow the rules from what I talk about from Bino and everybody else. You got to, if you don't submit they have certain criteria. You got to submit the paperwork. Okay. Let's see. Classic with Oscar de la Rosa, La Mafia. Okay, you can read that. We already read that part. La 45 drops a soulful new single, Lo que menos me importa, ahead of a highly anticipated summer album. Okay. Oh. Okay, you can read that. Like what I think people that know me, I never really liked orchestra early on, orchestra Tejano from back in the day, but D. Burleson, I told him that, he was going, what? Because he's a big fan of orchestra music because he plays the trombone and stuff. But yeah, until I saw La 45, I really enjoy their style of Tejano. Okay. I want to get to know them more. Okay. Yvonne y Fuego announced comeback legacy tour after 2-year hiatus. Okay. I am not familiar with them. Okay. But that doesn't mean that they're not popular. Okay. You know what? I saw, okay, wait. Ruben Ramos and Kerry Rodriguez to host free meet and greet acoustic performance at Angie's Record Shop. Okay. I saw, wait a second. I think I saw something with Jenny B. Let me see. Did I see something with Jenny B? Okay. Uh-oh. We're not going to talk about this guy. Oh, here it is. Grupo Entrego and Jenny B unite for a passion-filled ranchera, Dame. I'm looking forward to hearing that. I think Jenny B's working on an album. I'm not sure. Well, let's look at it. This will probably be the last one. Good, nice picture. I like it. Let's see. This brand new single, Dame. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, you could all read this. Mario O is the engineering and mastering it. Oh, wait a second. It says, fans got an exclusive first taste of the song during a live performance at the New Beer Depot in San Antonio on May 15th, where Tejano Nation contributor Lawrence Endio caught up with Jenny B and Chris Martinez to talk about the collaboration and the story behind the song. So excited because honestly, you know, this is really a different type of song for me. Oh, Genevieve shared. It's a good song. I think people are going to love it. I haven't heard it, but no. Well, if you want it, it looks like there's a music video on it. Okay, so go to Tejano Nation, your number one source for Tejano news, and check it out. Okay, here on It's Tejano Time. So let's see. Go back to here. Okay. All right. I have a few. Whoops. Let me open up my David Farias folder. Okay. this is where I like to highlight some of the songs. Like I said, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have more, but I just picked out these 6, and they're from various places I saw, like the Pura Vida Awards a couple years ago. I have that one. They do a montage. I saw them at Memorial Day Bash last year. I've got like 3 videos there. I'm going to share one of those. I have another one from Vegas Tejano a few years ago. I don't think I've shared this. And I've got another video from Dallas when they were playing downtown Dallas at I forgot what it was called, but I'm going to share all this with. I'm going to share like 3 or 4 of them with y'all. Okay, so and if you want, just join the chat anytime you want. Let's see. What am I going to pick? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pick. Let's go with Vegas Tejano. Okay. This is not. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. This is not a full song. I think I'm just highlighting. Let's see. I'm going to edit. This is whoops. Come on. Let's go back here. Sorry, I gotta edit this on the fly here. Whoops. Okay. I'm doing it live, so you gotta bear with me, right? Oops. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay. All right. This is Vegas Tejano, David Farias at Vegas Tejano. I don't remember what year it is, and it's only about a minute and a half. It's him playing accordion, all right, and singing a little bit, I think, near the tail end. But I hope you enjoy it here on It's Tejano Time. All right, there we go. Whoops. David Farias. I don't know if you recognize him, but there's Jordan from Grupo Asalto playing the bajo sexto. And of course, I was closer to Jordan's bajo sexto, so you didn't get to hear a lot of. Like I said, when I do these live recordings, the audio is not that great. The artist, of course, is performing great. Sometimes there's sound equipment issues, and sometimes my camera is real close to the certain instrument, so you don't get to hear it. I guess the best quality. All right, so we have that one. That's one down. All right, and let's see. The next one, you know what? I'm going to do Memorial Day Bash, okay? Let's see which one I'm going to pick. Let's do this one. Okay, let's see. This one, this is 3 minutes long. You know what? That I just heard once before. So, you know what? I'm not going to do that one. Let's do this one. Whoops. That's about 2.5 minutes. Let me see what this one is. Okay, this is about 5.5 minutes. Okay, so this one is from Memorial Day Bash. Okay, and let's see if I got this. Okay, whoops. Let me edit this. Oh, rats. Okay, and here I got some good footage. Now the audio, I'm close to a speaker again, but here's David Farias and his brother Joe Farias. Okay, playing the bajo saxo. Okay, this is Memorial Day Bash. I believe it's 2025 in Victoria, Texas. I hope you enjoy it. David Farias on It's Tejano Time. All right. Whoops. Let me get rid of that. All right. I don't know. Okay. Something a little happened. I don't know. When I was doing this to the camera, I got out of focus, and I don't think you guys wanted to see me out of focus. So I had to reload this, and I don't. Hopefully, it kept on playing, recording, and I try to. If not, I try to fix it as soon as possible. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was David Farias and Fajita. David Farias band in Victoria, Texas last year. And Joe, you know what? I'll tell you a story. I was at the Puta Vida Awards a couple years ago, and I saw David Farias in the hall in the back room, and I was like, "Hey, David, how's it going?" Like that, and I said, "So how's your brother Joe doing?" He said, and David goes, "He's fine. He's right there." I go, "Oh, dang! I didn't even see it. I didn't know." Joe has all. Well, a lot of us have gray hair, but he's all white like that. I didn't recognize him. He kind of blanked out on me, and I didn't. I just concentrated on David, but yeah, Joe's there, and I have fond memories of La Tropa F back in the day. And FYI, the first they were my actually first guest on Tejano Time back in the '90s. Okay, when I did this show, the original show, and I started after Selena passed away. So yeah, I'm a little older than well, I don't know. I go to Vegas Tejano, I see a lot of people older. Well, closer to my age, I guess. There's a lot of old timers out there, and I enjoy seeing them. But every time I see David and Joe, it brings me fondest memories because they they said, "Yeah, let's do an interview." And they actually one time I said they asked me they wanted to invite me on the road with them, like go on the bus and travel with them and do like a documentary and stuff. And I go, I'll think about it, but there's no way. Back then I was a teacher also, and actually I think I quit like after a couple years of doing Tejano Time. I decided to do it full time, and I quit doing teaching for a while, and went broke. And so, but I had a real good time during those years in La Tropa F. I have fond memories every time I see him. And FYI, Lily, if you're listening, oh, you know what? This actually one of the girls I was dancing with on Friday. Her name's Lily, and she told me that I told her I was in the music industry a little bit like this, and I said, and I asked her, "Do you know what Tejano music?" I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, we're at a salsa event. Most salsa people don't listen to Tejano. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to test you. Who's your favorite band? And she said, who's your favorite artist? And she said, La Tropa F. And I go, oh my God. I was gone. I said, no way. I thought someone planted her there. Like one of my friends said, hey, ask this guy about Tejano Time or something like that. And so I was shocked that she knew who La Tropa F was. And it's one of her favorite bands, I guess. But so I dedicated this for her. I said, you know what? I'm going to highlight David Farias this weekend. So, I had loved La Tropa F, and I would eventually have done this. But because of Lily, I don't even know if that's a real name like that. I didn't get her digits. So, guys, too bad, so sad. I know. If we meet again, hopefully I'll remind her that I did this show for her because she said that she liked David Farias or La Tropa F. And you know what? David Farias was here Saturday, and I didn't go to. I forgot where he was at. I think it was in the Longhorn Ice House. Shout out to Pancho Pistola. He books for the Longhorn Ice House, and so I totally forgot that he was performing. I could have gotten some more footage of him this way. Oh, you know what? I was checking my phone because I don't see any chats here, but I see that. I see him. I don't know what's going on, but you know, chats. I don't know if I did something weird. Okay, it says all. Let's see. Okay. All destinations? I don't know. I don't know what's show. Oh, no, that's a sample comment. I don't see any on my streaming platform, but you know what? I see some. Hey, I see Luis. It says, good evening. Oraldo from Houston, Texas. What's up, bro? Hey, I'm doing good. Cubo Radio, Lawrence. Cubo from West Texas. Hey, how's it going? And let's see, Luis says, those video clips from Dave Farias, bro. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And it says, David has always, Lawrence says, David has always been a great interview. Yes. I'm going to try to get him back again. I'm not sure if he's performing in Vegas or not. Emerico. All right. My good old friend, Emerico from Fort Worth. He works for a state representative now. But Emerico used to be one of my camera guy and a great friend. And every time I go to Fort Worth, I try to get a hold of him and see what he's up to and stuff like that. Hey, Emerico, I'm glad you showed up on this. And I'm glad I checked I normally don't check my phone for messages. But I guess I'm going to have to because I don't know. I think all my stuff is this. We had some great times. I mean, okay, yes, we did. I enjoyed it. And David Farias was one of those awesome bands. Let's see. Mike Montoya, did your mom work in the school system? I don't know what that was. Uh-oh, he deleted it. Okay. We had some great times. Tina says hello. Hey, Tina. America's better half. Tina, thank you. I owe a lot to Tina because she allowed, she was good because with me taking America to all these nightclubs and all these concerts and stuff, and we stayed out late night. And Tina has, I owe Tina also. Okay, but and their kids, you know, it's great seeing them grow up. Well, having an opportunity to see them like that. And let's see. Okay. I will check this. You know what? I'm on Facebook too. I probably should check that. I think I'm streaming live on Facebook. Hey, Americo, are you guys watching me on Facebook? Maybe that's why I can't get any from here. I don't know. Comments? No, I don't see comments on Facebook. Okay. Whoops. That. I see a couple of people viewing me there, but no comments there. Hey, if you're viewing me on Facebook, oh wow, I didn't know there was a captioning going on Facebook. I don't think that does that on YouTube. Wow. Okay. And by the way, if you want to know, if you want to watch it on Facebook or some, because some of those some of the Tejano groups that I post just before the show, you just go to Buddy Salcedo. You know, whoops, there it goes. Don't go Oraldo. I'm under Buddy Salcedo on Facebook. Okay. I do need to put up a Facebook group page. I don't know how to do that. You know, I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it for money yet, I guess. I don't know. Hey, by the way, if you want to sponsor us, email me, okay? At itstejanotime@gmail.com, all right? So I am live on Facebook. Okay, but wow, that's freaking me out. There's captioning going on there. Okay, let's go back to YouTube here. Whoops. YouTube. I normally don't do this. Check on my email. Whoops, there it goes. Oh, how do you do this? The chat. What? Okay, wait a second. I go live. Okay, there I am. Oh, okay. Oh, I got some more. Let's see, America. No on YouTube. Couldn't get you on Facebook. America. No on YouTube. Couldn't get you on Facebook. Well, I'm on Facebook. You know what? Okay, you know what? You're probably not on Facebook because I'm set on private on Facebook. So you do have to go to YouTube. But after the show, I edit it where it's public. So thanks. I still don't know how to fix that. Daniel Ramirez. Nice seeing you, Professor. Daniel's a colleague of mine. I'm glad to see that you're doing good. Let's see. Oh, Lawrence said David Farias is not performing at Las Vegas, but he might have a booth. I think out of the last 3 or 4 times I've been there, he's had a booth, and he usually gets a prime spot. But I think his wife passed away last year, so he didn't make it last year to Vegas. So I hope he's doing well. I remember David was saying that his wife always books a family trip to Disney World. I think if I remember this, and she passed away before that, and so the family still went on the trip, and so oops. Yes, he will probably have a booth. That's what Lawrence says. Cuvo Radio FM. Yes, Lawrence, he will have a booth. Hopefully, well, how do you know? Did he tell you? I mean, I texted this and texted David Farias like a couple hours before the show, saying I was going to highlight him on It's Tejano time tonight. So, all right. So let's see what else do I have here. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to end right now, but I'm going to end the video I shot at Puro Tejano a couple years ago. So I'm going to show you some footage of, let's see, let me get it set up here. Okay. Okay, I got to pause this. You can hear it in my head. Okay, let me fix this up a bit. Okay, I edit on the fly, guys. You gotta forgive me. All right, let's see, right there. Okay, this is I got a real good shot of Joe Farias on this one. We're at let's see, this is downtown Dallas. Dallas used to have a Wednesday night Tejano concerts during the summer, and I forgot what we called it, but a friend of mine from back in the day, he's a DJ on Kick FM. Mean Mouty, and his friends started doing. They did one. I don't. Hopefully they'll do another one this summer. I don't know, but hopefully I'll hear about it, and they'll invite me to come. And I would love to take footage and find out. Maybe if they do, they'll tell me in advance, and maybe I could book an artist to perform. And by the way, next week, I normally don't do this, but next week I'm going to have Jaime de Anda, okay, on Tejano Talk, all right? Knock on wood. And he's, let's see. I talked about Pancho Pistola. Pancho Pistola is putting on a Conjunto Festival in June. I think it's the 21st. I can't remember. It's on a Sunday. Keep looking at that. I'll find out next week for sure. And I found out that Jaime de Anda is going to be performing. So I said, you know what? Let me book Jaime de Anda and let's help promote Fort Worth. I forgot the name of the place. Americo, do you remember the place that... Mike Montoya, he said it used to be Artist Square Bud Light. Yes, you're right. That's on Wednesdays. Thank you for reminding me. Americo, if you could remind me where that place is. I think it's in Haltom City, North Fort Worth. It's called like My Place or something like that. It looks pretty good. Oh, My Stomping Ground is the name. Thank you, Americo. I believe it's going to be June 21st, and I am planning to be there. And if I get another confirmation of another artist, I might have another artist the week before to help promote this concert. Okay, but I'm looking forward to it. My stomping grounds is in Haltom City, and I believe, yes, it's June 21st. It's on Father's Day. No, I'm not going to bring my daughter. Okay, I'll be too busy. All right, thanks, Americo. All right, so here is David Farias performing. The David Farias band with Joe is right there. And this footage is about 3 minutes long. I hope you enjoy it here on It's Tejano Time. Okay.
tiempo y dolores. Con las estrellas el cielo, por una gran rosa de amor. Ya terminó con mi vida, ay, corazón no me ha dejado para llorar en silencio y un poquitito de llanto.
All right, David Farias band. All right, and Lawrence just told me that David Farias will be performing at the Fan Expo at the Tejano, Vegas, as he just texted him back. Okay, not at the Grand Baile, but he's going to be at the Expo. Okay, and you know that first footage I showed you, that was at the Expo. So he's going to do it again, and he always does a great performance. All right. Let's see. You know what? David should have chat. Well, I guess I said, why did David chat? Well, I didn't ask him. I just informed him that he was going to be highlighted on this show. Okay. So, everybody, if you haven't subscribed to It's Tejano Time on YouTube, please do so. Let's see. You know what? Let me see how many subscribers do I have? I almost at like 1,000 now. I have 971 subscribers, and everybody, please tell everybody to subscribe. Nemo wants our numbers up for some reason, so please subscribe and tell your friends and everything like that. Okay, and let's see what we have here. Whoops. Okay. All right. So, David, I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know if you're watching it live or not, but I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I've got lots of more videos, but I'm gonna just, we're an hour show, so I'm gonna keep it at that. I have, it's the 100 Time Show. It's as long as I want it to be, but I like an hour format. Always leave them wanting more, right? Okay, so right here, this is at Pura Vida. I believe I had some real good footage here, so let me do this. Whoops. Hold on a second. Let me, me, I gotta edit this. Okay. Whoops. Where's this at? Okay. Right here. This is about 6.5 minutes long. I think they do a montage on this one, so it's going to be several of his songs at the Pura Vida Awards. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. David Farias, Pura Vida Awards. I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2024. Okay, the summer of 2024. Here on It's Tejano Time. I hope you enjoy it.
así está mi casa con mi corazón. Chaparrita que me desespera, sé que de nuevo ni tú quiero estar. Por las noches la paso llorando y vivo pensando con quién estás. Corresponde a este hombre que me ama y verás que mañana contento estarás. Chaparrita, tú sabes que te amo y tu beso no me quiere ver. Cuando me hayas sacado la vuelta y tú me desprecias, me vas a matar. Las noches la paso llorando y vivo pensando por quién estás. Corresponde a este hombre que te ama y verás que mañana contento estarás. Chaparrita, tú sabes que te amo y tu beso no me quiere dar. Cuando me hayas sacado la vuelta, si tú me desprecias, me vas a matar. Bellos amigos y culturas para este canal nacional, para los amigos que todavía nos acompañan y esta vamos a salir hasta las 3 de la mañana. Amigos, sabor de cumbia, eso que dice. Ahí viene el hombre con sabor y no trae compañero. El solo que le da bailar y no es por nadie. La chica baila a un lado, pero ella se desmaya. Pero las chicas a un lado no quiero que se caigan. Así que sus yo quiero ver que bailen. Con sabor, ya quiero danzar. Aquí donde con el Juan están en buenas manos. Oiga, México, y aquí va que si le va a gustar. Llegó la sabrosura, mira. Sí, 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 sí.
Okay, I'm what? Okay, yeah, let's see. You know what? I just forgot about that that Danny Farias. Danny, I don't think he's really he's the guy that put on the Puerto Vida Awards. I don't believe he's related to the Farias brothers at all, or David or Joe Farias, and but he started dancing. He brought one, and then people just went on their own. They just started going up on stage, and he was going, "Oh no," like that. But unfortunately, he got some green pants on in front of my footage there. But I tried my best. So I hope you enjoyed. Wait, let me see who if I got all the comments here. Yeah, I think I got all the comments. I don't know what's going on with my streaming platform why I can't see anything. I was playing around with the settings, but I guess I screwed that up. I have to fix that. All right. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I enjoyed reminiscing with about Danny Farias and La Tropa F, and Joe. Joe, I notice you. I recognize you now. I got an eye out for you now. Anytime I see David, I'm going to say, "Oh, where's Joe? Oh, there he is." Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at Vegas Tejano. Hopefully, everybody who can go to Vegas Tejano will go to Vegas Tejano because Danny Farias is going to be performing also. It's going to be a great event. I enjoy going to Vegas Tejano every year. I've only been, I think this is my 4th or 5th year. I can't remember. But I don't plan to stop. And this time, last year I had a booth. I think the year before I had the booth. Last year I had a booth, and I was situated right in front of a Bumper. It was Wacky Wednesday. He was hosting one end of the expo. And so Lawrence kind of had an issue because they would kind of have artists going back and forth. So I think on the second day, Lawrence decided, you know what? When Bumper had an art, I don't know if Bumper's going to do it again. I think it's a good gig for Bumper, and David Chavez. I recommend you do get him because I'm not going to do it. I'm not that popular, so. And I do speak in front of people all the time. I am a math instructor, and I go to conferences. I do present, but I'm not that comfortable with the home music, so I would probably mess up, and my Spanish sucks, and everybody would know that. Unless people want to just laugh at me in my Spanish, okay? So I hope you enjoy it. I'm your host, Oraldo, for It's Tejano Time. And next week on Tejano Talk, yes, Nemo's going to be on the show, hopefully. But we're going to have Jaime the Anda. I normally don't tell you all this, but Jaime the Anda is going to be on our show next week, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to. I had Jaime on last year, and I don't think I have any new footage of him, but maybe I'll show some more. Maybe I don't show all the footage. So you know what? I will try to find some footage that I haven't had with them, and we'll talk to Jaime and have a great time visiting with him and catching up with everything. Okay. All right. How do I end this show? Okay. End broadcast. See you next week.